welcome back. It's another beautiful day, isn't it? A perfect day to look at some liminal space. Ooh. What is liminal space? Honestly, the definition gets further and further from what it once was, but just things that are kind of eerily nostalgic. Things that are from a place lost to time. Transitional places between what they used to be and what they will be. Does any of that make sense? Not really. But how does this make you feel? At first, you're like, it's a totally normal photo, right? Nothing weird here. Just some benches, a little bit of snow. But you look at it for a little while and you're like, there's something weirdly like comforting maybe about it. It's so serene. There's not even a hint of human activity here. The snow untouched. It's marvelous. Benches not being sat on. This is definitely like early in the morning or really late at night, depending on how much coffee you had. I can practically hear the light crunch of the sound and the wisps of the wind. Liminal. This is what we like to call classic liminal. It's not scary. It's sort of peaceful, but it's a place that usually would have lots of activity, but at the moment, it is completely devoid of all motion. Good one to start with. Another good one. A little photography going on here. I'm not sure exactly how blue sky is so liminal, but maybe just because it's such a blank backdrop for any photo. It adds to the overall lack of anything else going on. Like, this is just green and blue. That's all this picture is, just green and blue. Someone else would say this is a boring photo, but not us. We see this as a gem. Yikes, what is this? Checkered floors, red walls and ceiling, but the walls are like tarps? I don't like the vibe here. This one I would put more towards the creepy side of liminal space. This doesn't make me feel serene. I don't feel comforted by the lack of human activity here. In fact, I would like there to be some people walking around, because since there aren't, that means I'm the only one in here. You would 100% feel like you're being watched in this tunnel. And if there's a little draft or like an AC running, then that means all these curtains would be kind of like just casually swaying, and there'd be like little sounds here and there. This feels like where they would go in a horror movie to like defeat the demon in its own territory. They go into like the evil dimension to stop the source of the haunting, and this is where they go. The demon is through those doors. Good luck. This is the bad side of liminal space. Monument Valley. I want to go here so bad. In fact, I think I will be hopefully before the end of the year. This is an old photo and this is a new photo, or is it the other way around? This one looks newer to me, but they have it listed as then versus now. But either way, this one I think is more liminal than this one, but they're both pretty solid. What a dull palette in a good way here. Just orange, blue, gray, and just a red sign saying stop, slow down. What are you in a hurry for? There's no escape from here. Yeah, this place looks cool. Out back of a hotel in Mexico City. This is weird. I mean, the architecture, whatever building this is supposed to be, I don't know if this is part of the hotel or what, but there's some structure design. Even if you didn't know what liminal space was, you look at this and you're like, what a bizarre looking building. I don't know, it looks so like unfinished area in a video game. And yet this is somewhere you can just be at the hotel. You just step outside and this is where you end up. This is just there. And man, these clouds look crazy. Bonus points for the goofy looking clouds. Excellent work. One frame from SpongeBob SquarePants. This is from episode SB129. This episode slaps. But yeah, this room is designed like a liminal space room. Just strange wallpaper and ceiling floor color. And just a lever on the wall that says past or future.
I may finally have found a place where I can be all alone.
Can liminal space be comfortable? Of course it can. In fact, a lot of it is. I think the shortest way to describe it is eerie nostalgia is what we usually say. I hear it a lot and I say it a lot, but not all the time. Sometimes it's only eerie that it is nostalgic, but you still feel like a sense of nostalgia for it, which can feel comforting and peaceful. Just to imagine chilling in a place that's familiar. But then you think about, okay, why is it familiar? It's not really familiar. And also, where's everybody? And then it starts getting like a little bit more eerie, but for the most part, it's just like, dude, tell me you wouldn't just be chilling out of your mind in that chair. The sun setting in the distance. Oh, you're gonna not feel comfortable? Okay, dude. Still struggling to work out why this space exists. What is this? Whoa, what a bunch of wasted space. Maybe they have future plans for this room, but look how wide these walkways are. Like, what else would you put in here? There's like a parking garage designed for people. I don't know how they get through all the process of architects working it out and drawing up blueprints and getting the materials and having all these builders come in and put, like, it's a ton of work to make any building. The fact that any complex buildings exist still kind of blows my mind. Even my boring apartment I live in, I'm like, how did someone make this? It's deliberate, a lot of work went into it, a lot of planning. But sometimes all that work and planning and teams of people can produce something like this that just feels purposeless. They probably spent millions of dollars making this, and then they were like, we forgot to have a reason to make this. Gosh, it's not in the blueprints anywhere. I don't know, man. It's super weird to me. A scene from the movie Robots, 1992. I can't tell what it is. Is it like a model? Like, is it a set? Like a miniature? Maybe it could be real and be touched up, or like a weird filter or something, but this looks almost perfectly real and not real at the same time. It really is a perfect image for this. Also, it being a neighborhood, the sky being pretty much all one color, a bunch of green grass. Like, this is very liminal. Even if they don't know what they were doing, they knew what they were doing. I like this one. That's great. I want to know more about that movie, but I'm not going to look it up. I hate going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. This is what I mean when I say the definition's getting a little wonky, because this is like more Dreamcore. You know, like they put like space out the door, and it looks like kind of creepy almost. Like if you stare at this, you can kind of make out some shapes. I don't know if that's just my mind playing tricks on me or what. I don't know. Maybe it's liminal space. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't dislike it, but it's not really what I'm here for. Here we go. The local mall. I mean, it's sad to see malls so dead, because that's not a closed mall. This is an active mall, they're saying. It's just so dead. But look how much room you used to need to have for all the people that were walking around shopping. Look at this humongous room for like 6 chairs and a couple Christmas trees, you know? Like, this room is 10 times bigger than it needs to be. Kind of sad, kind of scary. I'm not saying we should go to the mall. I don't like going to the mall. I'm just saying it's weird that these big buildings were built because malls were so popular and kind of like the place to go shopping, and then now they're still there, they're just dead. Rest in peace. One day you woke up in a train. Ooh, is this a real train? It was like Korean, so some train in Korea. This is what you would make if you were trying to make that like liminal space night train vibe. This is so good it looks manufactured to be a liminal space image is what I mean. This is a nice big train. So much standing space, dude. Lovely, great image, fantastic. You already know what kind of music is playing here. I'm imagining jazzy hotel lobby type music. They really put in wood panel walls and decided to go with the same color of wood floors? You're kidding me, man. Could be unfinished. Maybe they'll put something over the walls, like some wallpaper or something. But goodness gracious, this looks horrendous. This makes me feel like I'm on marble, going down like a little marble track. I don't know what that means. This makes me feel like I'm inside of a wood flute. Man, this is super weird. It looks like a set. Like it looks like a hallway in a dollhouse. This is some sort of Willy Wonka hallway. This is where the people that think ketchup is spicy go when they die. This is so strange. Who made that? I want to talk to them. My office building used to be a mall. Dude. And that mall used to be a laser tag course. Sweet. I love these lights, man. And the floors? It's a very liminal photo where like there's no one in it. Some weird architecture, some interesting lights. Can you imagine going to work in this place? I mean, you still probably are walking to like a cubicle or an office. The mall got a second chance at life. Uncanny real estate that I gone and found. Yikes. Oh goodness. Oh good gracious. Oh my. If you like the colors white and red, what a dream this place would be for you. For everyone else though, that is a lot of red. It's a lot of red. You know, the red carpet isn't even a deal breaker for me. It's how everything else is either white or more red. I feel like I'd get dizzy being in here, you know? Like, this looks just straight up disorienting. I mean, why is this chandelier light fixture like dangling 4 feet so that it can be in your way when you're on the toilet? Questions for another day. This wallpaper is obnoxious though. I'm just being mean, I know it. But man, to think that anyone ever liked this house. I could roast this house, right? The person who designed this probably died 50 years ago. It looks horrible. I know I say everything looks like hell or some sort of afterlife lobby. I use it too much in these videos, but that's what it feels like to me. This is where you go if you were like a good evil person, you know? Like you were high ranking. Like you still went to hell, but you gotta like stay in the penthouse. Yo, here we go. Scary walking at night. Spooky. whatever light is making this photo light up is so powerful, but it drops off so quick. It's like, is it just a flash photo, I guess? Either way, this is easily an A plus even, of a liminal space photo, but this white fence here makes it an S tier. Perfect score. Love it. Ah, come on, guys. This house from the 70s. I don't care if it was the 70s when you made this. This looks horrible. Through this door is a very normal looking 70s aesthetic. Tan carpet, tan walls, dark wood, door frame and doors. Like, this is normal. This is as normal as it gets through there. Then you cross this line and you step right into the goofy realm where everything's silly and pink and fun. Imagine sleeping in this room. Like, would your dreams be pink? Now that's something to think about. Paris airport? Huh? Currently the Paris airport? It just looks like you're in the world's largest airplane. And that largest airplane is also the world's largest bingo hall. I don't know, I kind of like it. Is this really what it looks like still today? This looks so ancient. Yeah, this is liminal. Liminal as heck. The lone stroller here brings it up a notch. Where'd the kid go? Did he learn to walk and get on a plane? We may never know. Creepiest break room ever. Yep, I'm gonna wager this is in like the Northwest or something. I feel triggered seeing this. But yeah, this is very liminal. There should be dudes with beards chilling in here drinking beers, but there ain't. Liminal. Kim Kardashian's living spaces. What? If you grab onto this table and like spin it, does the whole room spin? This staircase is so silly. Another one? You made 2 of these horrible looking tables? These like kind of low res, bad lighting pictures do not help, but there's no way this doesn't look bizarre as hell in any lighting at any time of day with any amount of people in it, honestly. What is this place? This is where marshmallows go when they die. That's funny. Empty beaches have their own vibes. Whoa, this looked like it wasn't a real picture for a second, but it is. Just a whole lot of beach chairs and umbrellas as far as the eye could see. But yes, beaches at night, very liminal. That's something I tried to capture in my liminal space video I did where I took my own photos on the Nintendo DS, and a lot of them were at the beach, and I couldn't get them right, but there's something liminal, even without the camera, about the beach when there's no one on it. It's just sand, and then blue, and then just the blue goes on forever. And then you got stuff like this, which does not help. Makes you feel weird, doesn't it? This is one of those ones that's not comforting to me. This makes me feel not scared, but just like, you know, like it just makes me feel like, bleh, you know, a little bit bad vibes. Therapist apartment? Your therapist lives here, or this is where you go to see your therapist? Either way, whoever made this, trying to get people to lose their minds. Yeah, weird. The title is just, imagine seeing this. Dude, what the heck? Those look like clouds outside the window. But yeah, this is more like, I would say Dreamcore. This feels like Dreamcore to me and not liminal space, but you know what? Whatever, we'll give it a pass. It's liminal enough. A classic liminal. Green grass. Singular light post. Blue sky to smithereens. Boring road. This is definitely liminal. I know, it shouldn't be surprised. I'm on the liminal space subreddit. But yeah, this might be one of the best ones today. Can you imagine being here? I don't know, I kind of like it. This is one of those ones that makes me feel like peaceful, but a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little unsettled. It's a little too empty. You know, I feel like it'd be so quiet here too. I definitely would feel like I'm being watched. Real estate website still had pictures from my childhood home in 2006. Yo, dude. 2006. What a year. What a time. Look at that TV. The TV stand. The color scheme. If you can even call it that. These colors look like they have a scheme of their own. Yikes. Love the shelves. Got all the hits on there. Nice. Looks pretty normal. Love the green. Looks pretty normal, honestly. This is definitely like a haunted house bedroom, but not that liminal. But yeah, this first picture. Man, if I could go back, if I could just please go back and play Mario Kart Double Dash on this thing just for a minute, I'd do anything. DK Mountain, please. I want to know if I can still do the shortcut. It's comforting though, but this is just nostalgic because it's nostalgic. This isn't eerie nostalgia. This is just like, yep, I remember this. So is it liminal? I don't really think so, but it reminds me of a time that feels liminal, maybe. Anyway, that's gonna do it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I am probably going to do a great video next week too, so don't miss it. I'm not saying that because it's going to be anything special. I haven't planned anything for that. But don't miss it. It's going to be great. Okay. Bye-bye. Whoa, it's my room without me in it. That's freaking scary, dude. That's terrifying. I'm usually in this room.